Should the truth be revealed? Or should it remain hidden? That's the question usually sci fi films revolve around. And Disclosure Day is built entirely around that idea. On one hand, we follow a corporate whistleblower on the run. On the other, a seemingly ordinary woman begins to develop abilities that defy explanation. So, on paper, this sounds like a story about truth versus control or humanity versus the unknown. But does this movie really operate on that level? That's where things get complicated. As I've told you before, the story follows two primary characters, Daniel Kellner and Margaret Fairchild. So, Daniel has stolen some sensitive information from his own company, that is Vortex, and now they are hunting him down. Whereas Margaret is a weather reporter who has suddenly begun to experience something strange. All of a sudden, she is somehow able to speak and understand multiple languages. On top of that, she can also hypnotize and control other human beings as well, and without her fully understanding why, she is drawn towards Daniel. So the first half of the film follows their parallel journeys. One plays out like a conspiracy thriller, whereas the other is more of a personal mystery. And we do know that at some point their stories are going to merge. The problem arrives in the second half, because in the second half it is revealed that aliens do exist, and government or a group of rich elites, that is Vortex, have known it for decades, and they have chosen to keep it a secret. It is also revealed that aliens really do abduct and experiment on humans. And Daniel and Margaret were also experimented on when they were young. And some information was implanted in them that would help them in revealing the alien existence to the entire world. The film raises a really powerful question. Should alien existence be revealed even if it risks destroying human civilization? The problem is, it never really explores that question. We don't see any social chaos, we don't see any religious conflicts or any psychological breakdown. We just get a reveal and then the film ends. That's it. The second issue is with Margaret's powers, because on one hand, she can easily hypnotize and control people. She can manipulate outcomes that automatically lowers the stakes. But on the other, in a scene, we see her hanging onto a train while being shot at by a Vortex agents. What was she doing? She could have done something with her powers. And that's the core issue with her powers, because her powers are convenient and inconsistent at the same time. There's one more issue with the film. You see, aliens are shown to be highly advanced. They have spaceships that can fly at near light speeds. They also have the ability to abduct humans and experiment on them. Yet, they rely on humans to reveal their existence. Why? Now, I do understand that information like this would be much more palatable if it came from a human, but still, the film itself never delivers a convincing answer. Now let's talk about another movie, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. It's a 1977 sci-fi film. It is also directed by Steven Spielberg. This movie and Disclosure Day are quite similar and different at the same time. Let me explain. So what happens in Close Encounters of the Third Kind is that a small group of people comes in contact with a UFO on a random night. What begins as a strange encounter slowly turns into an all-consuming obsession. These people do not understand what they saw, but they can't let it go either. They are drawn towards something unknown, to an unexplained location, and eventually their journey leads them to the moment of contact, where finally humans and aliens are meeting. On paper, both the films are strikingly similar. In both, humans encounter aliens. That encounter triggers an obsession, and the narrative builds towards a final reveal. But where they truly differ is in what they choose to focus on. Close Encounters of the Third Kind is not really about aliens. It's about the impact of encountering something that is beyond human understanding. The people are ridiculed, their families fall apart, They are isolated. They are consumed by something they can't even explain. This film explores the aftermath of the extraordinary. Disclosure Day, on the other hand, is only concerned with the event itself. It builds towards the idea of revelation and stops the moment that revelation happens. It doesn't want to explore what the truth does to the society or the individuals. And that's why the difference in impact is so clear. Close Encounters of the Third Kind stays with you, whereas Disclosure Day just ends. If I had to summarize my issues with the film, 1. It sets up a strong thematic question, but never really explores it. Secondly, it builds mystery, only to reduce it into explanation. And finally, it treats disclosure as an ending, when it should have been the beginning. And one more thing, and this is my opinion. I think the title of the film works against the film because calling it Disclosure Day creates an expectation that the film will fully explore the impact of this moment. But since the film ends at reveal, it feels incomplete. Had the film been titled differently, the same ending would have felt less underwhelming because the audience wouldn't be expecting anything beyond a disclosure. Disclosure Day starts with an intriguing idea, but ultimately reduces it to a single event. Where the great sci fi movies doesn't just ask, what is the truth? It rather asks, what does that truth do to us? And maybe that's why this film does give us answers, but leaves behind very little impact. Remember, not every revelation is meaningful, but its consequences always are.